Coming up on Little Mania, tensions flare after a planning mishap throws off the card.
I don't know. 2 cards that were mistakenly put out.
Backstage drama erupts when boundaries get pushed.
Not to do anything that you were not fucking told to do.
And a late-night hospital run puts the whole tour on edge. This is Little Mania Wrestling.
My name is Anthony Nichols. I've been wrestling since 2015, so going on about 10 years. They call me the baddest midget on the planet for a reason. I just, honestly, I do that all myself. Like, I just love, like, I've always loved banging my head on stuff when I was hard things when I was a baby. Like, I've always fell down the steps, hit my head off the wall. I've actually put my head through a wall in 7th grade. And the teacher was like, what the fuck? She thought I was a lunatic or whatever, and I just randomly did it. It was just because at the time, somebody was trying to bully me back then, and I was showing so much anger back then. And I didn't think my head would go through a wall like that at school. This is what I've been wanting to do my whole entire life. If I die at old age in the ring, I'd rather die in the ring. Wrestling is definitely my passion and it's the heart and in my heart for sure. If you really think it's fake, I just tell them, why don't you just come in the ring and tell me how it feels every night. Why don't you put your own body on the line and see what you have to go through. Tell me how your back and your head and your legs and all that feel the next morning. And if you don't want to be out there in front of all the fans and all, you're gonna be and had no idea what you're gonna be doing, because you're gonna sit there and look stupid, and then all the fans are gonna eat you up and boo you and shit. That's where there people will be like, oh, this shit's fake. Well, he don't even know what he's doing. So, what's the point? You got to know something for it, and that's why there's wrestling school for it. I feel like I'm here for the reason that I wanted to be here, to be one of the best midget wrestlers on the planet. That's basically what I'm here. I want to showcase my talent to everybody. That not just because I'm just a midget. I just want to prove that I could do more and exceed myself to be what I want to be, and that's what I'm here doing.
Match 1, who is it?
Richmond.
Okay. You want to be from Phoenixville or doesn't matter? Jimmy. He's from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania.
Every match starts long before the bell rings. With hours of planning and rehearsals, they make sure everyone is on the same page before stepping into the spotlight.
Listen, we've come a long way. Imagine doing flights 16 days before the person's supposed to leave.
And then
It used to be 4 hours before the flight. Right? Just drive him to the fucking airport and we'll book it as he goes. But I've always done that.
I'm gonna start working on your ticket next week. And then it's always the date right before.
Right. Damn. You're leaving 6 hours.
At the gas station, man, we're always, just doing our shit. We're tired after a long drive. We make a stop, get some snacks and stuff. Half the time we don't even want to get out the van. But we do go piss, get whatever we need. But there's always some kind of fans who want to take a picture with us if they see us, if they're wrestling fans. And it can be annoying taking fans outside of wrestling and shit. That's just how I am. I hate taking pictures outside of wrestling. Because to me, when people see us, it's just, oh, midgets. And they want it for their clout. It's not even for wrestling or anything,
Number 61 from around the country. Last year I hit 115.
So the lady the other day who came up to us was not a fan, and the way she approached us was just irritating as hell. So she comes up to us, and the first thing she says is like, yo, so my wife is terrified of midgets. Can I get a picture of you guys so I can show her? So like we're all scratching our head like, are you a dumb bitch? Or just like, no, get the hell out of my face. And I'm scarfing down a pizza at the same time. So I'm like, this is my personal time. You're in my bubble. You got nothing to do with wrestling. You just want to show off a bunch of midgets to your scared ass wife or something. My name is Daniel McPherson. I was always a fan of wrestling since young as I can remember. Since I was, well, I'm already that small, but since I was like 3 or 4, I was always jumping off of my parents' dressers for some reason, always onto their mattress, always sticking a pillow in front of it. So for some reason, I think my parents always had wrestling on when I was a baby. I was always jumping off of furniture, breaking furniture, and then as I got older, I was flipping through the channels as a little kid one day and I saw Hulk Hogan on TV. And for some reason, just the aura about Hulk Hogan and wrestling just had me hooked right there. And I never knew what wrestling was much, but I just knew who Hulk Hogan was. I always loved seeing him when I saw him on movies or just a commercial or just on wrestling for 2 seconds. I didn't always watch wrestling as a little child. But then as I got older, I was flipping through the channels again and I saw another wrestler and he reminded me of one of the Power Rangers I used to watch, which was Matt Hardy. He used to look like Tommy to me on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I was a young kid, I was like, Mom, it's Tommy. It wasn't Tommy though, it was Matt Hardy. But just since again, just seeing it there, I was just always hooked on it. And since then, I was just always practicing wrestling moves on my friends and my little nephews, nieces, cousins, whoever was like my height or just my regular friends. I'm like, hey, stand here, I'm gonna jump off, it won't hurt, I promise, And then as I got a little older, I was like, I never knew there was such thing as midget wrestling. I was probably 13 years old when I discovered that. And I was in the 7th grade and we had a yard duty. His name was Mr. Williams. And he was my best friend there ever since I left that school. But he told me, have you heard about the Half Pint Brawlers? Another midget wrestling company at the time. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's midget wrestling. And I was just like, what did you say? Midget wrestling? Yeah, he's like WWE wrestling. But it was like little people like you. And I was just blown away. I never knew there was such a thing.
No matter how detailed the plan, live shows bring their own challenges. Schedules shift, formats change, and miscommunication can throw things off in seconds.
How did Sawed Off come out first?
I don't know, man.
2 cards that were mistakenly put out, right? But the issue is, there's this card and this card. And that's between me and Huggy, though, okay? We got tangled up. But on both cards, the first person coming out was Little J.
Little J, yeah. If it's a slip-up, it's a major thing. Oh, Jimmy did this. Jimmy called out someone's wrong name. Oh, red flags everywhere. Man, I'm fucking human, man. When things are dropping me and I feel like I got all eyes on me, I got a perfect Jimmy. It's a toll on me and I get nervous as fuck and I tongue-tie something. Lives in nothing but going up, It just amazes me how much it's grown. Johnny passed away and what the All-Stars have grown too, Like from doing like some little tiny shows to doing venues with 2,000 plus people. It's just amazing to me. We're definitely the #1 guys out there. There's nobody as energetic and explosive show as what we have. There's no one can compare, and I truly believe that. I'm not out about me or what I can get on my shine. You see, like when it comes to pictures, Jimmy coming to pictures. It's about I've been programmed for 14 years. That it's about the guys, not me. I'm honored to even have this position where I'm at, even to be with the guys for this many years. It's an honor. I'm so proud to have this, and I'd be damned someone's going to be trying to take it from me.
Get ready to see reality TV stars from True TV hit the ring for a night of high-energy action, jaw-dropping stunts, and epic midget mayhem. These are the fiercest little wrestlers in the game, and they're bringing the madness straight to your city. VIP ringside seating is going fast. Tickets available online or at the venue. Take part in the bid for the win and get your hands on an exclusive collectible from the show. Concessions will be available for purchase from the venue. Want to show up already decked out in midget apparel? Visit our online store at the link below. Additionally, you can grab official merchandise at the venue. After the show, stick around for a photo op with the wrestlers. And now, for qualifying venues, we're bringing the Ragin' Cajun Cage match to the mix. Don't miss this exclusive feature only at Little Mania. For venue bookings, call Lenny at 504-248-9154. That's 504-248-9154. Let's bring this madness to your venue.
This is Jay from Little Mania. I personally want to welcome you to come out to our show. If you have questions, drop a comment below or send us a DM. I hope to see you there.
Jimmy Mac, you alright? You in one piece? What the fuck did he do to you? So what do you do? Every time you touch it, it's like a pain that goes to your head? Alright, okay, later. See. The phone's on constantly for me. It's almost like being a doctor waiting for a surgery, or like us waiting to go to war or something like that. So when there's a travel day, it's a travel day for me. So it's not that easy where so-and-so gets on their flight, right, at 7 o'clock and they come home at 10 o'clock. I haven't looked at my phone. There's probably 7 texts. What's the card? What's going on? We got drinks. Where are we going tomorrow? It'll be like for tomorrow. What's the hotel? I have comps. There's a million things. They just count on you. If you don't answer your phone, there's anxiety, there's panic, there's confusion. The established guys are good because they've been around the circuit and they've done this. If you can get young guys that are 18, 19 and develop them one way, like if I can get 18 and 19-year-old guys and develop them my way, they don't come with any flaws. The only system they know is our system. Now, Walter came out and he had bought Father's Day tickets for his dad for a wrestling show. He's a wrestling fan, so I think in the back of his mind when I spoke to him, it's something that he knew about. But hey, let me take my dad to plant the seed to see if he gives me the blessing to come out here and be a wrestler. And his dad did, and here he is. You know, he came to a show and now he's on tour with us after one show. It's clothes ready and ready to go. So he's brand new. He's green in the wrestling business. What that means, he's a rookie. So he's a rookie, but you can see immediate potential in him.
My dad took it really well. He wanted me to do it. He said it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and he said fucking go for it. He didn't care that I had to drop college or nothing. My mom, she was really emotional, but she was like the same about my dad, saying fuck, go take it, you know. Like you said, once in a lifetime, you know. The first few days were definitely really nerve-wracking for me, as I used to have stage fright a lot, but now going up there, I don't even recognize the crowds out there until I start hearing, oh, or some bullshit like that. But then even then, I feel I'm not nervous anymore. Being a dwarf has challenged so many things, especially with driving, obviously. I've had to get pedal extensions and everything. Trying to close the roof, I mean, my car back in Rhode Island, I was able to jump and close it, but I know with some cars, I wouldn't be able to do that. And then obviously having to like rearrange my house for me and my family, it's for little people, so not putting shit high up to where we can't reach it, or like having a stool in every room. Like we had one in the bathroom, the kitchen, basement, the shed, everything. I feel like dwarfism kind of impacts my like love life a little bit. I mean, I haven't really dated people, but like I feel like more 90% of girls want a dude who's like taller, and it's like kind of hard, you know. Every time I meet a new girl, let's say it's on a dating app or some bullshit, tell her my height, and she's like, oh shit, and like next thing I know, I'm not talking to her anymore. It's some bullshit.
When your hens eat better, they lay better. It's that simple. Stacy's Chicken Coop Barnyard Biscuits are the wholesome, farm-fresh treats your flock will love. Made with real ingredients for real results. Healthy birds, happy mornings. Feed them right. Start with Stacy's.
I'm not really sure if one person could harness all of this. Honestly, I think it's a project that many bosses have to have a hand in. I think we have a very good thing going here with a boss of the midgets and a promoter and somebody who runs like me with the guys and executes the orders from the bosses. So, perfect example of bad routing. RJ crashes the truck at 8 in the morning. The night before, we were at a casino show. We went back to the casino, got there at the hotel about 1 o'clock in the morning. Bad routing, which means a 9-hour drive to the next show, which was 1,000 fucking people, made us leave at 7 in the morning. 6 hours is not enough for a crew to sleep and drive 9 hours. RJ gets behind the wheel. We drive about 3 hours down the road. RJ falls asleep behind the wheel. We hit a tractor trailer doing 7. Every single person was injured in that truck. Chop fucking skin was across the back right windshield of that truck. Bunny's fucking head hit the dashboard. Top of my head hit the holy shit bar. Fucking RJ's head hit the fucking visor and the windshield. It was all cut up. Now, we still had to fucking make a show. We had a total truck and a trailer that got fucking hurt. Okay, it broke the ball on the hitch off of the trailer. The fucking thing that's supposed to hold 50,000 pounds snapped from the impact, which means we hit it going real hard. I had that truck towed out of there and a new U-Haul truck on that trailer in 1 hour. We drove 8 hours, ended up at a venue with about 2 hours to set up, ran a show, and went home to the hotel. So as long as I am road manager, I will never allow this crew to miss a show. When the bosses give me an order, I execute it. Whether it's for the best of the crew, or obviously if it's a health issue, like that night or that day before, like I grabbed the ring crew and we fucking pulled the truck and trailer, but I sent Chop to the hospital to go get checked out. I will manage the crew going to the show and the crew going to the hospital, but the show will go on. Whether we had 2 matches that night, we had 1,000 paying people, which was $30,000. You can't miss that score. About 2 o'clock every day I get numbers, which include ringside members, which are people that sit close to the ring, and then general admission, which is either generally standing or they're 5 feet behind a VIP in a seat. When I see take for example today, 18 ringside and 88 general admission. Where does that even pay everybody? Never mind the hotel and the traffic. So say the hotels are $1,000 and the show costs from Dan $2,500, but we only made $2,000. Do you want to lose the $1,000 and just, and lose the club because you canceled? Or this club could be a fucking score during the wintertime. Inside, it becomes supply and demand on where you go. Now, the whole aspect of the business is you're gonna lose some and you're gonna win some.
Everything is planned until it isn't. When someone goes off script, tensions flare, and the pressure hits fast.
We're jumping over this. I suspended you from in-ring action. What are you doing? If you're unsure of anything, what are you supposed to do? Ask. Did you ask? Go sit down.
Text fucking Dan this morning, right? Saying some bullshit about we need to fucking make a salute or a 10-bell fucking ring because of all that shit happened in fucking Texas, which I don't disagree with. But he has no place calling any type of spot. He texts RJ, telling RJ to tell Jimmy, our ring announcer, to fucking not call him out until after the anthem.
I went in to pay, certain respects to the, people down from Texas. And my day is always giving that moment of silence to those that are affected by it. And I opened a can of worms.
So I had to sit down with Mark and say, I don't know who the fuck you are, making any type of decision.
I guess you would say the right word, it will be like protest. I don't want to say it like picket signs and everything, but in a way it's like kind of stand down protest, and because if I feel like Major League Baseball is doing it for Stand Up for Cancer, or WWE Tribute to the Troops. And just one time. You don't have to do it consistently every time there's a storm or there's a major fire or earthquake. You don't have to do it every time, but I mean, every day there's someone dying.
I said, listen, you are suspended from Dan Kowal from in-ring action until further notice.
Just stop fucking texting me all fucking day.
I said it could be one day, it could be the next fucking lifetime, okay?
You never ref. You may sit in a corner and fucking jerk off, okay? You may go get water.
This fucking guy has no idea that he's in a rookie position. He's just been here for a month, maybe a fucking month. And he needs to fucking chill out, stay in his role, and not do anything else but ring crew and fucking referee when he's called.
We should be able to express our voices to an extent. I guess I went too far given that extra extent.
I need this done or I'm not reffing tonight or after tonight. And I said, I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're nobody bossing me around being, I'm the fucking tour manager, Dan's your boss, Lenny's your fucking boss. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're in the fucking wrong spot to be calling any type of shots.
Big Truck the Beast, baby. Woo!
Big Truck the Beast, representing that 3-6 Mafia, that bone, that Lady Gaga, hip hop, rock and roll, and celebrity bodyguard for 20 plus years. My brand new track, In These Streets, Big Truck the Beast, and Project Pat, 3-6 Mafia. And now I got 2 full albums. I got City of Dreams album, and I got my brand new Chi-Town Bomber Presents the Beginning. And right now what I'm working on is my brand new single, In These Streets, with Project Pat, 3-6 Mafia.
Spitter, on my way to the top and you can't stop me. Mafia psychodrama gave me the torch. I'ma burn these rats in the game so deadly. Big Truck the Beast on the mic, knock you off your block, cruising in that whip, with my eyes wide open. Doing donuts in the streets, passing dirty cops, hunting on the dash in the streets, still smoke. Damn, you can put me in a ring of fire, anyone can get it in my own zone, man.
Get ready to see reality TV stars from True TV hit the ring for a night of high-energy action, jaw-dropping stunts, and epic midget mayhem. These are the fiercest little wrestlers in the game, and they're bringing the madness straight to your city. VIP ringside seating is going fast. Tickets available online or at the venue. Take part in the bid for the win and get your hands on an exclusive collectible from the show. Concessions will be available for purchase from the venue. Want to show up already decked out in midget apparel? Visit our online store at the link below. Additionally, you can grab official merchandise at the venue. After the show, stick around for a photo op with the wrestlers. And now, for qualifying venues, we're bringing the Ragin' Cajun Cage Match to the mix. Don't miss this exclusive feature only at Little Mania. For venue bookings, call Lenny at 504-248-9154. That's 504-248-9154. Let's bring this madness to your venue.
This is Jay from Little Mania. I personally want to welcome you to come out to our show. If you have questions, drop a comment below or send us a DM. I hope to see you there.
I feel like it's my kidney.
If I drop him at the hospital, how is Chaka gonna maneuver himself back home?
No, something's really wrong. Go back. I can't breathe. Shit. Somebody punched me in the fucking kidney. I think I need to call 911, man.
I think it's probably from riding in the car a long time too. It's probably pitching nerves into breath. They're midgets, but
It's a premonition. You probably got a stone. I know how that feels, trust me. You got a stone, bro.
and his mood was off yesterday. Yeah. So you're on the same plane as I.
But I gotta get something for this pain. I can't do this.
Yeah, you gotta flush you out.
This is almost making me pass out.
I know alcohol, trust me, I know how you feel.
All right, buddy.
I bring him to the ER and wait behind with him because Joel's the only one that doesn't need blood work. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I know.
Give me any fucking pain meds for like 2-3 hours. Finally, they're just like, oh, you're good to go. Fuck it, let's go. I need a cigarette, we all do, let's go. We found blood in your urine, but your scans came back clean. Do you hurt at all? No, not really. They're like, oh, well, you probably passed it. I'm like, no, we definitely fucking, I had something. Because I don't sit there screaming like that for nothing.
Do you feel it in your cock right now?
Yeah, it's like, it feels like if you'd taken a toothpick and shoved it up there and then pulled it right out like really quickly. It's like sore. It's what I imagine getting fucked by a bigger dildo for a woman would feel like. I'm Chaka, you remember?
What's your outfit though? Shirtless? What is it?
I just don't wear a shirt. I don't know.
I need things around your
That's what I want to get. I'm trying to find some like leopard cloth or something like that, but I can't.
Like some sort of just something from the jungle around your neck.
I'm thinking like a tooth or something.
An elephant's tooth.
Yeah. I gotta take that off before I start fucking running. And poke my eye up. Oh wait, is this, what ages is this show? 16? 16, yeah. Woke up probably 2 days ago with extreme back and kidney pain. That was at night, had more kidney pain. We went to the hospital first time. Told me I most likely had kidney stones, but they couldn't find it. They didn't know where any was. They didn't see any. So they sent me home, no pain meds, nothing. Next morning, or the day after, I had the same pain. It was worse, and it was moving to like my kidney. So I had to go again, and as soon as I did, they knew what the symptoms were. They knew what was going on. They took a scan, they found it, and it was lodged in my urinary tract and not moving, so I had to drink a ton of water to get it to move down to my bladder. Once that happened, everything was good, all the pain kind of went away, and then they sent me home with pain meds and other stuff, and finally this morning I passed it.
Every man, woman, unicorn that has risked or lost their lives to give us the freedom to have this live show for you guys here tonight. I kindly ask everyone, please rise, remove your hat, sing it loud and proud as you know it. If you know, there's the damn door.